Hey, 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 Alan Newell coming to you live today, live Spodioti. My topic today is do not buy CBD oil until you watch this. And because it's important, I want you to focus in here on what's important. Okay. Here's the deal. CBD oil is extremely popular. I mean, it's everywhere. You can get it at a gas station. You can get it at, CVS. You can get it at Walmart. It's everywhere. Because when you find a product that makes a difference in people's lives and becomes popular, everybody wants to get in on the game, right? But there's some stuff you need to know. There's some stuff you need to know. When you talk about products, look at what the New York Health Department did a few years back. They went in to CVS, to Walmart, to GNC, and to Walgreens, and they bought a bunch of supplements, and they tested it. And they found that 90% of it didn't even have what it said on the label inside of that. And how did they get away with that? And the saw palmetto, for example, had zero, all four shops had zero saw palmetto in it. And they were sawdust, had literally found sawdust in these products. And right now, sadly, over 90% of the CBD oil that's on the marketplace is coming from China. I bet you didn't know that. And so there's important things you've got to realize when you're looking at buying your CBD oil, because you want to be safe. You want to make sure you know what you're talking about. You want to make sure you know what it is you're putting in your body. You're looking for the health benefits. I mean, listen, from reducing stress to being able to sleep better. I mean, I haven't slept this good in my entire, I guess since I was a kid, a baby. Pain, discomfort, PTSD. There's so many people that use this for so many things. But I've had a lot of people say, hey, it didn't work for me. And I go, what brand did you use? What brand did you use? My mom is 85 years old. She has dementia. I can tell you within 5 minutes of walking in the house whether she's had her CBD or not. But she ran out. And I was in Nevada. And my brother says, hey, when are you coming back, man? I got to get some more of that CBD oil at your house. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, mom ran out. And I went up to the organic shop. And I live here in Wrightsville Beach, and there's what I call a frou-frou organic shop. It's organic and it's good. And you go in there, you think you're getting the best. And I bought some CBD oil. Every time she takes it, she throws up. Now, you can't placebo affect my mom because she doesn't even know the difference in what she's taking. She's just like, okay, you're what you take. And it made her throw up. And I think the best we can figure, it was related to the carrier oil. The carrier oil in this product was sunflower seed oil and MCT oil. And every time she took it, she threw up. So I said, hey, you got a key to my house. Go in there and get some. So it's a big difference. It's popular. It helps people. It makes a difference. But there's people cooking this stuff up in their backyards. I went to the farmer's market. There's a kid there. I say a kid. I'm getting older, so he was maybe in his mid-20s, maybe 30. I don't know. And he's got CBD there, and he's got the plants, and he's got all this. And I said, dude, that's cool. He goes, yeah, locally grown and locally made. I said, that's awesome. How are you extracting the CBD from there? He goes, oh man, I use a crock pot, and I use acetone and alcohol to boil it. There's a huge difference in the CBD oils out there and the amount of cannabinoids per serving. So what do you need to look for? What do you need to look for? If you're looking to try CBD oil, here's the things you need to know that you get a quality product. Number, how much CBD does it have? Look at the total milligrams of cannabinoid-rich extract per bottle for an accurate comparison of CBD oil strength. Some of them don't even tell you. It's important, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. How much CBD does it have in it? Is it a broad spectrum? Now, what does that mean? Sometimes, you'll see things out there that'll say, oh, this is an isolate. Well, they cooked off everything except the CBD. And at first look, that might seem like a good option because cannabidiol or cannabinoids is getting a lot of attention. But the reality of it is the hemp plant, they don't just come with CBD. A broad spectrum there's over 140 different cannabinoids, terpenes, and flavonoids. And research has shown, clinically test, that the synergistic effect with one another create an entourage effect for your health. And so you want to seek out a broad spectrum CBD oil, which has the CBD and all the other cannabinoids and flavonoids in there. Okay. Hey, what is the extraction method used? The best method that known so far today is a CO2 extraction because it's cold processed and it maintains all the beneficial compounds of the CBD oil, and there's no toxic chemical residues. Are they using chemicals to extract it? It's just crazy what they do. And then the question is just, what is the carrier oil that is used? The carrier oil is, if you've got a bottle that says 750 milligrams of CBD, but if you look at these bottles, they're all 30 milliliters of liquid. Now, milliliters is a liquid measurement. Milligrams is a weight measurement. And so you got to know how to convert that. So, because I've had people say to me, what's the difference? I say, you want to choose an organically grown, 100% organically grown hemp seed oil as the carrier oil for the extract. It provides heart healthy omegas. It provides lots of other benefits. It's organic. It has all the other stuff in it. But here's what people don't understand is this. This 30 milliliter liquid, because people say, well, I get the same size bottle and one's 750 milligrams, one's 1,500 milligrams, one's 300 milligrams of CBD, but it's the same amount of liquid. I don't understand that. Well, let me explain that to you. So 750 milligrams of CBD, if you do the conversion, is 0.75 milliliters of liquid. That means that 30.2%, 30.2 milliliters is the carrier oil. 0.75% is the CBD. So that makes that carrier oil very important. I've seen vegetable oil, sunflower, and not organic. Sunflower oil, MCT oil. Heck, I've seen, you wouldn't believe, pumpkin seed oil, all kind of stuff in here. Really. I want to know what that carrier oil is. That's important to me. If in a 1,500 milligram bottle, 1,500 milligrams of CBD, that means that 1.5 milliliters, the liquid milliliter, 1.5 is CBD, and 29.5 of the carrier is carrier oil. 3,000 milligrams of CBD is 3 milliliters of this liquid. The other 27 milliliters in this bottle is carrier oil. Important. Know that. Know what that carrier oil is important. The majority of what you're consuming is the carrier oil. Next, is it optimized for absorption? There's state-of-the-art nano-emulsion technology, which provides microscopic oil droplets for faster and more effective absorption, even absorption at the cellular level. So you may be taking a 1,500 mil. I had a lady that was taking a 3,000 milligram CBD oil, and she got it from a medical marijuana dispensary. She was paying $400 for her bottle, 3,000 milligrams. And she's like, it's just not doing well. I said, well, just try our product. So she showed me the ingredient label on that one, and I'm like, ooh. Just give ours a try. She said, well, do you have 3,000 milligrams? I said, yeah, but you ought to try the 1,500 milligrams. And so she said, sure. And she calls me up and she goes, oh my gosh, I use half of this one versus what I use in the other one. And it works twice as good. And it is less than 25% of the price. It's so much cheaper. Yeah, the difference is the quality. The difference is organically grown hemp. The difference is the extraction process. The difference is nano-emulsion technology. The smaller the molecule, the more it absorbed in your body. You want something that the absorption rate is 98 or better %. And the next one, number 6, is the CBD oil THC compliant? Now, let me tell you, July 4th is coming up. And you may be thinking about CBD oil for your pet. Well, you want a company and you want a product that shows you the third-party clinical trials. Somebody else tested a product that shows it's 0 THC for your pets. THC can kill a dog. And you don't want it just to say 0. You want to see the lab results that show. And listen, you can get product with THC in it, but you want to know that it's less than 0.3%. They did a study, and some of them had, not 0.3%, but 15%. Some of them had, said they had 10% and 0%. I mean, it's the wild, wild west out there. So you want to make sure that your product is THC compliant, especially if you're in a situation where you're being drug tested. And you want to be legal. You want to purchase a legal product. Avoid any issues. If you've got any issues or you're thinking about THC, and the CBD oil is not going to get you high. 0.3% is not. 15% will. 15% will light you up. So make sure that not only does it say it on the label, but let me see the lab testing for that. Let me see the third-party lab testing. So how much CBD, just to recap, how much CBD is there per serving? Is it documented? Is it broad spectrum? Is it an isolate? You want broad spectrum. What extraction method was used? You want nano emulsion technology, CO2 process, cold process. What carrier oil was used? Oh my gosh. This much carrier oil and this much CBD. I want to know what that carrier oil is, and I want to know that it's organic, and I want to know that it's not going to make me sick. Is the CBD optimized for absorption? Is it THC compliant? The bottom line, CBD is an amazing product. It really is. I use it every day. I love it. It's an amazing product. But you want to make sure that you're getting what you pay for. Yeah, you can buy some for $19.95 at the Quick Mart down the street. But, just save your money. It's not doing you any good. And Lord, may even be doing more harm than good. Research shows that there's a lot of products on the market. Over 90% of it's coming from China that are actually doing more harm than good. So pay attention to this. And listen, if you want some additional information on this, I can send you a video that talks about all the information. I can send you some information, some articles that were written, just show you exactly what. So if you want some additional information, hit me up in the message, PM me, and I will get that information right out to you. If you're looking to get, a sample, or you're looking to get some advice, shoot me a message. Be glad to help you out. All right. Hey, Saturday. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you.